Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Hello and welcome back once again to another In.form here on 101 Country, WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and it is time to talk about the Teen Outback in Huntingburg, Indiana, and more specifically, their Teen Outback Stars and Stripes Trivia Night and Silent Auction happening on February 7th. And with us, of course, we have Pam and Austin as well. So welcome, guys. It is a pleasure to have you back once again in the studio.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
It is, another year to kind of celebrate with the Teen Outback and to, of course, celebrate your annual auction. As you kind of told me before we got started, this is your 10th annual. So that means a lot of money raised for a lot of great kids programming and, of course, all of the stuff that you guys do. But before we get into the fun, exciting party side of things, maybe tell us a little bit about, the backstory to Teen Outback, what the funds that we give for our fun and entertainment kind of goes to and all of that fun stuff. And I don't know who wants to kind of jump on that.
Yeah, I can take it. So the Teen Outback Center is in Huntingburg. It's right by Memorial Gym in Huntingburg. So it is a place for kids to come and hang out and socialize. We've got a lot of activities for them. We've got a dodgeball room, arcade room, dance floor, PlayStation games, concessions. And we've actually increased numbers a lot, I feel like, since this school year. We actually hired a full-time director, Allison Beaker, and she's done a phenomenal job at creating and implementing new programs. We've got a new Mommy and Me class. We've got homeschool. We've got an all abilities night for special needs kids. So she's done great things, including the 2 events that we try to have for the 3rd through 8th graders.
Fantastic. And you guys try to provide programming all year round to keep the kids entertained, keep them in a safe location, having safe and a lot of fun, of course. But also, there's also the capability for kids that are all around the DuBois County area. Because, yes, this is located in Huntingburg, but this isn't just for Huntingburg students, right?
Correct. It's for all area students. We have some kids from Heritage Hills, from the 4 DuBois County schools. But it's also neat for the kids to get together in an environment that is not competitive. I think sometimes the only interaction they have with other schools is at sporting events, so it's kind of neat for them to be able to get together and meet other kids in a safe space.
Absolutely. And again, as if someone maybe hasn't had the opportunity to experience the Teen Outback, I remember from my little Rugrat days, it's a lot of fun. It's basically like a kids club, and like they've got a bunch of stuff for you to do. Of course, the dancing's a lot of fun, a lot of games and whatnot. So it is just a safe space. And again, we're in the winter months now. It's a great place for kids to go when you can't go outside and exert all that energy too.
That's right. We have a dodgeball room that is really popular. Every night there's the dodgeball tournaments, and it is a space for the kids. Most of the time they come out sweaty and just that they've had a lot of fun. So.
Absolutely, and that's what we hope for as well. So, in order, again, it's very exciting to hear that you guys have a full-time director. That's one part of it. But, how does the Teen Outback work behind the scenes? How do you guys, keep the doors open and things like that, which kind of leads us into your big annual event, too?
Yeah, so we have a board of directors with it. So there's about 10 to 12 of us on that board. So we really work together hard, especially in trivia night coming up, meet monthly and things like that to kind of make sure we're engaging the student kids and things like that.
Yes. And we also, we are so blessed with so many wonderful donors who, we are a not-for-profit, so we're donation driven. And we have donors that give every month, and they help us to keep the lights on. And our building, we've been blessed with a great building that is not a lot of expense for us currently. And so all of our fundraisers that we do goes back to the daily operations, goes back to the kids. One thing that we wanted to do so that all kids would be able to come is that we do free admission. There's no admission to anything. So the kids can come and have fun, and that the entrance fee is not a barrier.
Absolutely. That is, I think, life-changing for maybe a lot of parents. Again, pennies are tight right now. Everyone knows, especially now that we're past the holidays, that, if you need a place for your kids to go and socialize and, again, have fun, or maybe just get out of the house while we have this winter time, being able to have a place for them that is safe and there's free admission. That's why you guys do the work, right?
Yeah.
And that's all made possible through fundraising, through trivia night. Having successful trivia
Yes.
nights has enabled us to be able to do that. So anyone who's ever participated in a trivia night, thank you. You have allowed the kids to have this wonderful place with no admission. So
Yes, and with that, we have to talk about the beast at hand, of course, your 10th annual trivia night. That's a very big feat in itself. Again, that's thousands of dollars raised for these kids, which is exciting. But we're talking about this February 7th at, of course, the, I believe, the Huntingburg Event Center. So
Yes.
tell us about Teen Outback's trivia night this year, Stars and Stripes trivia night in silent auction.
Yeah, so what not better way to celebrate America's birthday by having an American-themed trivia night. So we'll have rounds based on America, whether it be history, we have a food tasting round, we've got pictions, questions, so variety of rounds. So you don't have to be an expert in history, but you can play your part in the role at some point in the role. We've got, we've got fun games, we've had heads and tails, rock, paper, scissors, half pot raffle. New this year, we're actually having a silent auction, so we'll have things auction off. So I know one of the things is like a YMCA family day or membership for a couple months. We've got some chairs from OFS to auction off as well. So
I think we have some sports memorabilia.
great,
That's
yeah,
signed.
sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
Lots of exciting things.
Right.
It's such a fun night. And if you've never been to a trivia night, it is kind of like you have to experience it. Whenever I went the first time as not a board member, but as a community member, it's like, where has this been? How much fun? And it really is just a great night. It's kind of our thank you to the community as well, just because the parents deserve a fun night too. And it's where we all get to kind of let loose. It's 21 and over, so only adults. And we will have a spirit contest, so the best table, you can win a prize. And it's fun. And everybody loves and can get behind an America theme. So
Right, absolutely. And again, I cannot stress enough how much for the big kids this event is. Again, like you said, let loose. I think a lot of people definitely do. It is a bit of a crazy thing once we get into it. But again, you mix those adult beverages in and you have a lot of good food that you guys end up, auctioning off for prizes, this and that. And I think the MC and the energy of it plays into a lot of it too. You guys play to the crowd really well.
Yeah,
Yes.
and that's a great thank you too. We want to give a shout out to Kurt and Shannon Foos. They are a tremendous help. They've been with us since day one of this trivia night, so we want to give a shout out to them. And Kurt's a great MC, of course. So thank
they've
you.
been a fantastic help. And Shannon is always such a great help keeping us organized and getting our trivia questions together, keeping us on task. So she's been really wonderful too. We're really blessed.
And it takes an army of those dedicated behind the scenes to make something like this work. Again, we're going to have a lot of fun things for adults to do. We want people to come dressed up for Stars and Stripes themed, whatever that might mean to you. You might see a few presidents there, I hope. I think that would be a really time to shine for those wanting to be
Yes.
president impersonators.
Yeah.
So that's all things to kind of keep in mind as well. But make sure you bring the money. That's the big point of the night, is to be able to fundraise for the Teen Outback.
Right. And we'll have different auctions. We have the silent auction, of course, and then we'll have usually we auction off food at some point too, because everybody can use a Big Mac in the middle of
Yeah.
rounds. So it's just a lot of fun. It's a really great night for a really great cause.
Right. And then after, which again, this is the kind of split between the Teen Outback and again, the community involvement. Afterwards, there's an after party too.
Yeah, so 14 venue or
Venue 1408.
venue 1408, yes, is gracious enough to open their place for an after party. So after trivia night, head over to venue 1408. They will have games, pizza, fresh made pizzas. So
Drinks. They'll
drinks.
continue on.
And so
I think in the years past, usually the trivia night's over by 10:30, and we are exhausted. And
Yes.
everybody still wants to hang around, and we're like, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. But there's really been nowhere for them to go. So 1408 was gracious enough to open their doors so that the party can continue on. And it's just right around the block. So it's close and convenient.
Absolutely, which is something I think a lot of, again, the big kids around here don't get a lot of days to celebrate, so they're
right.
gonna kind of stretch it as far as they can, which nothing wrong with that. Again, venue 1408 will be the after party, which again is somewhat separate from the fundraising event previously. And with that as well, you guys are accepting reservations, and I will say firsthand, they go quick, so get them in ASAP. How do we get those reservations in?
Yeah, so you can go to teenoutback.com, and there should be a tab on the event page called Trivia Night, and then you can either do as a sponsorship. We'll still take as sponsorships. There's 3 levels of giving, so we want to thank those who have supported and continue to support as a sponsor for this program and event. But you could also rent just as a table, friends and family. So whether that be your whole family, we can take up to 8 and $240 per table.
Right. And if someone maybe is thinking, hey, I've got a friend group of 4, does that count? Can we still sign up with a smaller group?
Sure. If you can have as many or as few, well, not as many, up to 8, but we do have tables of 6 or where people, they don't have a big enough table, and that's fine. You can do smaller tables as well.
Right. And I will re-emphasize as well, yes, there is trivia. I believe you guys try to do 10 rounds or so. I mean, you do a lot of trivia.
Yeah.
But it's not all going to be about America and Stars and Stripes. You guys really do try to provide different levels of trivia and different levels of, I think, difficulty. Yeah, I mean, there's the tasting category. There's location based. You guys have done a lot of different categories as well. So if you think that you might not be one to do well with this type of trivia, you're probably wrong. You probably should just sign up anyways, because there's a lot of variety there too.
I am not a history buff, and I do not know much. And as I'm looking through the questions, I feel like I'm kind of like, but if I can get at least half of them, then I think the average person can get at least half of them. So we really try to work hard to get questions, because nobody likes to do a trivia night where you don't know any answers. And so we do have a couple of hard ones in each category, but it's a really fun night. So everybody should know something. And you'll learn more about our country, maybe about the history.
Maybe you'll learn something. What a time.
Yes, yeah.
Well, guys, is there anything else you want to make sure to mention with us today? Again, you guys have done a lot of work. Again, this is your 10th go around, but everyone's special. Everyone's different. But is there anything else you want to maybe leave us with or maybe reinforce to our listeners and viewers before we let you head out and finish planning?
Yeah, so doors open at 6, then trivia will start at 7. So a lot of people go out to the restaurants, local restaurants, so we just want to give them a fair warning, too, that it may be busier that night, but we will also have some snacks. We'll have popcorn, charcuterie boards, and things like that for them as well at the event.
Most definitely.
And after this Snowmageddon, everybody's going to be ready to get out. So get your teams ready and get ready for a fun night of trivia. And also just a thank you. Yeah. And also with the Teen Outback, we offer birthday parties. We've started doing that as well. We do rentals. And then we have a lot of community meetings there too. So it's a really great space used by a lot of people. And if you've never visited the Teen Outback, if you don't know what it's like, we welcome you to come in for a visit, because a lot of parents, they drop their kids off, but they never go inside. So just a visit inside, you will be amazed with all we have to offer.
Most definitely. And while we've got you here as well, if trivia night is not someone's speed, which, everyone's different, but if you haven't gone, you really should. But if someone is looking to be like, hey, I do really like the idea of what they're doing there, is there a way that someone can easily just donate to the cause? Yeah,
so you can donate on our website, and then there's on the website too, it should have an address where if you would rather not pay online, you can mail us a check as well.
Very good. It's very good to have options, of course, but if you want to donate and have a lot of fun, Trivia night's the way to go.
And also for volunteers, we are always looking for volunteers if it's something that you're interested in. I became involved as a parent, dropping my kids off. I wasn't quite sure, and so I started volunteering. And also for high school kids, that right now is the time when they're doing a lot of scholarships, a lot of things. So it's good to have those volunteer hours. We are always looking for leaders in the community, as far as high school leaders, to come and volunteer. The little kids really look up to them. So that's a neat opportunity too, whenever they come. And we do have a few high school events.
That's also something new.
We have a big 8th grade, the 8th grade graduation. There's a dance afterwards, and a lot of the kids they have never been to the Teen Outback before and are regretful that they are kind of have aged out of it. So we've tried to do a couple of high school events as well so they can come back and enjoy the Teen Outback.
So always changing and adapting and trying to add new programming. That is fantastic to hear because, again, the greater mission is to be able to serve the youth of this community and wherever they're coming from in southern Indiana in a safe and fun manner.
Yes.
Very good. Well, guys, we appreciate you coming in today, and best of luck as you continue to plan for your big Stars and Stripes event.
Thank you. Get your reservations in quick because we only have a couple tables left. So.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing to remember as well. But thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening and watching this In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. Again, a final reminder, the Teen Outback Stars and Stripes Trivia Night and Silent Auction is happening Saturday, February 7th at the Huntingburg Event Center. Doors open at 6 p.m. Of course, we start all the fun at 7 p.m. And make sure to get those reservations in as soon as possible at teenoutback.com. And of course, this In.form has been with the Teen Outback.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.